Good morning, since it is still morning. I just want to piggyback off of my short that I just did. When I was going through it with the narc, like when I was in the thick of it, when I felt like everything was crumbling down on me, it was so hard for me to tell people the real things that was going on in the relationship because I didn't think anybody would understand me. I didn't think anybody went through the stuff that I went through, and then here I come on YouTube. Somebody mentions it to me. I do my research and I find out this whole time it's a thing that I was going through. It was actually a real situation that I was going through, and I wasn't crazy. Because yes, with the stuff that's going on in these relationships, it's already crazy enough, and you already think you're crazy yourself. So you don't need nobody to tell you that you're crazy. You don't need the ugly, crazy looks from people who don't really understand what's going on. We just gonna keep it real. That's why we don't really say anything about what's really going on. Some people may see what's going on for you or better than you, but you can't see it. Because it's so easy for people to let it roll off their tongue. Well, just leave him alone then. Well, why won't you just leave? Well, okay, let me go ahead and leave. All it takes is for him or her to say that one good thing that they know works for us, that done got us back so many times. It's not that easy. If it was just that easy, don't y'all think we'd have left? But you have to go through your journey. You have to get to a place where you're done. You're tired of being tired. You have to get to that place, because running away and turning around and coming right back, that's not the healthy way. You got to go through what you got to go through when you're not strong enough to just up and leave, like some of our big sisters and big brothers out here who could just get up and walk away from a toxic relationship. It's easy like that for some people, and other people it's not that easy. But we're not crazy, or we're not just gullible, because we can't just up and leave like that. You never know anybody's backstory. You never know what people have been through to be in the situation that they've been in. Yeah, you can point the finger and be like, well, you had a choice to walk away. Yeah, you had a choice to walk away from certain things too, but did you walk away? So like, your situation may not be exactly like ours on, but there was some things in your life that you went through that you didn't just get up and walk away from because you got the lesson the first time around. Sometimes it took you 2 and 3 times to get that lesson. And so yeah, you kept doing that one thing or those things over and over again until you realize that this ain't working for me. I'm gonna go ahead and walk away. I'm gonna go ahead and not fall in this cycle again. Okay, it's the same way with dealing with narcissists, because I get tired of people stating that, oh, it's your fault that you stayed. Yeah, it's our fault that we stayed, but it's a lesson that we got to get all at the same time. People got to get sick and tired of the things that they're going through. Some people are hurt mentally as kids, just like these narcs are. They have a backstory on why they act the way that they act. Everybody has a backstory, but everybody ain't willing to take accountability for the things that they have allowed in their life. And once you get to that place, healing becomes a little bit easier, because you do have to take accountability for the things that you allowed and the things that you kept doing that you seen was not working for your good, and you kept doing it anyway. Okay, but we got these people on the other hand that's like, but you still stayed with him, or you still stayed with her, and you still did this. Okay, we get that, people. We get that. Like I said, we weren't strong enough at those times to get up and walk away from these toxic people, because for some reason we felt like they held a key to our life for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we make relationships and people bigger than us, and we didn't know that all that time we had the power in our hands to do whatever it is that we wanted to do, but we did not see that at the time. But you gotta go through your journey to get to where you need to be, so that way you can see things the same way other people seen it. Because just because you see what's happening to us does not mean that we're there yet. We're thinking in our minds that if we love this person a little bit more, if we do these things that this person is wanting of us, that they're going to change some kind of way. We have to get to a mindset where we know we can't change people. People got to change themselves. Okay? That was my biggest issue. Trying to change people. Because I'm thinking that if I have a big heart, if I love hard, if I do this more, if I do that more, this person is going to change and just up one day and just love me the way that they're supposed to. They got to go through their own healing. They got to go and do their own thing and get it the way that they supposed to get it. Ain't nothing I can do to change nobody. That's what I'm learning in my journey. Focus on myself. Change me. Because if that's not working for me, then once I change, everything else around me will change. Whether that be this person get exited out of my life, me walking out of this person's life, or whatever it may have you. But it start with us. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Just like their trauma and their issues ain't got nothing to do with us. We got to focus on ourselves. And that's what I didn't know. I'm just around here, you know. What I'm finding out now is that when I was younger, I wanted my dad's love. I got a little bit of his love when I was a little girl, but walking around and seeing everybody else that have two parents and this, that, and the third, and how some of my friends just love their dads and have such a tight bond and, you know, all that good stuff. I wanted that too. So since I didn't get that when I was younger, you know, in my tender years when I really, really needed it, when I started evolving into a woman and going out here in the real world, I needed my dad to show me how a man was supposed to treat a woman. But my daddy don't really know how to treat a woman. So I was looking for something from him that he doesn't obtain at the time of when I needed it. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm older and I'm in a place that I'm in now, I see things a whole lot clearer and a whole lot different now. You know what I'm saying? And that is not making an excuse for my dad being who he is. That is not an excuse. I'm just saying. He wasn't capable at the time to give me what I needed. And I was looking for something from him that he wasn't capable of giving me. You get it? So here I am all this time wanting a man's love, and then here it is. I told God, if I have a child first, I want my first child to be a boy. God gave me that. He gave me my boy. And all these years, I've been looking for a man to love me. Love on Shalissa. Just love on me. And God gave me my son. And that boy loves and adores me to the moon and back, and will shout it to the stars how much he loved his mama. But I kept missing it all these years. Somebody knocking on the door, so I gotta go. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? All I was doing was I kept missing the beauty in having a son who actually loves and adores me, and who shows how I'm trying to say it. The way he carried himself as a young man, I know that he's going to make his wife, his girlfriend, whoever, happy because of the way how he carried himself. He's seen other men in our lives, uncles, brothers, whatever. He's seen different ones, you know what I'm saying, operate in how a man is supposed to move. And I see that in him now on how he treats his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But he always had my back, even at a small, you know, he was like 10 years old, whatever. He's like, Mom, if somebody gave him money, he want to come pay bills. He's always wanted to pay bills. Ever since he was like, you know, into money and stuff like that. He seen me paying bills and stuff like that. My son always had my back. From little jit to now. I always had my back, and he showed me so much love. And now I ain't even all that crazy about no man's love. Yes, I want to be loved by a special person, but now I'm not feeling like I'm just missing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not putting everybody else in the place of what I didn't get from my dad, if it's making sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm over that now. I'm past that. We not using that as an excuse anymore. Well, my dad wasn't in my life, and so now I'm making choices to, get in these bad relationships. Him not being in my life did take, it played a part in it or whatever, but he ain't the reason why, because everybody has a choice. I had a choice to make when it came to these men, but because I was lacking in the area and didn't know how it really felt, I accepted anything. So the people who be just, throwing out them little comments and stuff and be acting like people, you got to look at the whole video, because I take my accountability for my mess ups, my stuff that I need to take accountability for. Because a lot of the comments be like, you need to take accountability. I do. I take my accountability. You go and watch all my videos, baby. I take my accountability, and I'm not scared of it. I'm sitting here telling you my accountabilities right now. So you ain't ever got to come in here and tell me to take accountability, baby, because I'm not scared of accountability. If I messed up, if it's my bad, I'm going to say, my bad. I was wrong. Yeah, I allowed that. Yeah, I should have walked away when I seen X, Y, and Z happen, but I wasn't strong enough at that time to get up and walk away. And it ain't that we ain't strong enough at the time. It's just that because we keep seeing, we fall in love with the potential. Potential will mess you up. Because we see the potential, but we ain't paying attention to what's actually happening in front of us. And everybody's story is a little bit different, but everybody's story is still the same, all at the same time. That does not make us weak. That does not make us gullible. That just shows that we have some work to do in ourselves. And in the areas where we was weakest at, baby, it's time to get stronger in those areas now. Because it ain't working for us. So once we catch on that this situation right here, this thing that we keep doing, and I keep landing on my butt, it's not working for me. All right, now I got to do something different to get a different result. That's all that means. But don't ever think that we weak, dumb, and all this here negative stuff that y'all be thinking, because you once was negative, dumb, and gullible, or all those things that you throwing at us because of mistakes that we made that now we're working on to get a little bit better. Because you ain't perfect. It may not have been in the same area where we had our mess ups at, but baby, you've had some mess ups that you had to get right yourself. So now that you up there and you know better and you're not doing those same things over again, don't toot your nose down at us. Because baby, we gonna rise above all this. We is. This too shall pass. This is only a little rock in the road. That's it. But when we get up, baby, the get up is strong. The bounce back is strong. Hold on to your socks, baby, because you'll be blown away playing with these people. Playing with the Shalissa gang, you will be blown away. Because, baby, we're rising above all of this. We're not staying in that place. If we're still there, we got tools to help us get through it. And until that time comes, we going to keep on our journeys where we are. And we're going to get better and stronger in our journeys. Don't let nobody put you down for where you're at in your journey. It's your journey for a reason. If we was all made to go through the same way, we would all go through, and this would be a happy, peaceful world, won't it? But it's not. So, baby, I don't care where you at in your season, in your journey, in life. I don't care. If you get knocked down, get your butt back up. Get your butt back up. You ain't got to stay down there, and you ain't got to get right back up. But you better get back up. If you need to cry a little bit, cry. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do for you. Not what's going to make somebody else feel better. Because don't nobody else know your pain. Everybody knows pain, but everybody don't know your pain. Can't nobody tell me what I felt sitting up in that hospital room. Can't nobody tell me about that. Can't come for me in that area. I can't come for you in that time when you had that dark moment like I had, or whatever. Maybe it was a different situation in your life. I can't come for you for that, because I don't know what that feel like. You do. You know where you were headed. You know how you felt. You know what it made you feel like. I can't come for you for that. So don't let nobody come for you for yours, because you know what you've been through. You know what you felt. You know what you saw. You know what you heard. That's why I say don't let nobody play with your mind, and don't let nobody play with your gut. Because if your gut telling you something, baby, you better stop and listen. Because your gut ain't talking to you for no reason. If you get that funny feeling in your body when you about to do something, or somebody's saying something to you, and it ain't sitting right in your gut, that's what it's there for. It ain't only there for food. Those are our signals, our antennas that God give us to learn to know deception. So when you start feeling that, I need to think about that. I hear you, but I need to think about that. Just pause for a moment and get you. You ain't got to go for whatever they trying to sell you. So that's what I wanted to come on here for, because you know some people be in the comments and stuff, and they be acting like what we went through with these narcs is just a walk in the park. Like, if you ain't been there, you don't know. You think it's so it looks so easy on the outside looking in, but baby, unless you was on that roller coaster, you know just where we coming from. But I'm here to tell you, walk your journey the way that you walk it. All I know is you better get up. If you part of Shalissa, that's me. We gonna get up. We ain't gonna stay down, and we ain't gonna let nobody play with us no more. We done that. We on the bigger and better things now. We getting stronger, not weaker. So try Lotto, don't try us, because we gonna see through you every time now. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Point blank, period. So I ain't here to fuss at us. I'm just trying to get back at them comments that be trying to come for us, like we don't be taking accountability and stuff, and like we just some weaklings that just let people run us over. Because on the outside of that, baby, we was weak for those people. But on the other side of that, we some true beasts out here that don't play the radio with other people. We just had that one moment with that person who had us kind of, had us weak in the knees for them. Didn't want to hurt them, but we could hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't be sleeping on us because we dealt with a narcissist and think that we're some weaklings and that we don't know no better. You can just come play all kind of games with us, because it don't work like that. It don't. Those journeys wake us up so that way we don't get played with no more. And baby, we not going to get played with no more, because that's just not how we set up now. We paying attention in class. Put it like that. We paying attention in class, baby. All eyes on the board. We is watching. We paying attention and we're listening. So don't come for us, because we doing what we supposed to be doing. So don't y'all let nobody irritate your journey or knock you off what the word is? Knock you off your game. Don't let them knock you off, baby. You doing just fine. You're looking good, and you doing just fine. Keep up the good work. It's hard, but it get better. I promise you, it gets better. Come on over to the other side. And once you get over there, you ain't going back. And I pray that over all of us. We ain't going back, baby. We headed forward. We not looking back. So, y'all have a great day. I love y'all. Grow something. Fall in love with yourself. Have a beautiful weekend. Listen, y'all. It is what it is. Whatever going on, it's going to be all right. That's what I want to tell y'all. It's going to be all right. No matter what it is. So, I love y'all. Have a great day.